Hello, we're here today to introduce you to the Spring team working at Northamptonshire Carers. My name's Ginny and I'm the administrator for the team. Let me introduce you to everybody else. So, we have Naomi. Naomi is our community link worker for Spring. Say hi, Naomi.
Hi.
And next to her we have Lynn. Lynn's our manager.
Hi.
Then we have our two support link workers. We have Candy, say hi.
Hi.
And we have Jo.
Hi. Hi, I'm Lynn Jones. I'm the manager of the Spring social prescribing team that covers Wellingborough. And if you're thinking, what is social prescribing? Well, it's been around for a few years, but it started life in GP surgeries, helping the GP really to give a social prescription rather than a medical prescription for individuals who have long-term conditions. And what we mean by that is maybe neurological conditions, heart conditions, lung conditions, maybe weight issues, diabetes. And those people were getting medication, but they weren't getting a social, community-connected offer from the GP surgery. So we're based out in the community now, which is quite a radical step outside of the surgeries. And we work with approximately 70 people at any one time. And what we do is make contact with the person and we have a conversation. And the conversation really isn't about an assessment, it's about how is your life, how would you like to improve it, and what can we do together to make those steps manageable to get some community links going. So during the pandemic, I think we all understood what it was like to be either slightly isolated or extremely isolated. And for many people that we're working with, that hasn't gone away, and they've got, I would call, stuck with their lives, and our job is to help them look at ways to unstick it and to get motivated to look at their health and well-being, and maybe not so reliant on medical prescription. And we have quite an interesting assessment toolkit for helping people do that, and that's called the Wellbeing Star. And my colleague Jo Baker will describe what the Wellbeing Star looks like.
Hi, I'm Jo. I'm one of the social prescribers for Spring. My job is to, once we've completed our initial assessment with a new client, is to meet up with them face to face to complete some paperwork, which is called the Wellbeing Star. This is what it looks like. This looks at 8 different areas of somebody's life, and we talk through each section. We try and make it as easy as possible for the person so that they don't feel that it's just a paperwork-based program. It's actually a really good conversation starter. So each area is scaled between 5, which is the best that things can possibly be, and 1 is where we need more support put in place. None of it is a negative, all of it is about finding what works well for somebody and us helping put extra support in place so that they can achieve any goals that they want to. Our job is to help people break down any barriers that they might have with something that they want to achieve. So that may be that they want to start a new group, but due to their anxiety, even going into a new building might be too much for them. So we can go and film the building beforehand and send that to them so that they can see exactly what the premises looks like before they get in. So on the Wellbeing Star, the 8 different areas that we look at are your lifestyle, so that's thinking about your sleeping habits, exercise, smoking and diet. Looking after yourself, so going out shopping, cleaning, getting yourself dressed. Managing your symptoms. Work, volunteering and other activities. And other activities is anything that somebody might enjoy doing and they find meaningful. We support people with money, so making sure that they're getting the right benefits, spending appropriately. Where they live, if there's any adaptations that need making to their house. Friends and family, do your friends and family understand your long-term health condition? Do they need support in that area? Do you need support to explain to people exactly what you're going through? And then the last one is feeling positive, so that's hope, learning to cope and feeling calm. Like I say, everybody scales these from 5 to 1, and then we redo this in 6 months' time to see if things have got any better, or maybe actually things have gone down, but that might be because somebody didn't have the confidence at the beginning to actually say what they were going through, and once they've built that relationship with us after a 6-month period, they feel comfortable enough to tell us. So once we've completed this, we start to build an action plan with somebody.
Hi, I'm Naomi and I'm the Community Link Worker. Once an action plan is made, I work closely with the clients to implement the action plan. Here is a positive case study that I'm about to read. Sarah is a female in her 80s who lives by herself and has a limited support network. Sarah has COPD and anxiety and is socially isolated. Sarah has lived locally for many years, however she has lost confidence in going out and her anxiety has increased since COVID-19. Sarah was referred to Spring. Spring started working with Sarah in the summer of 2021. Her main goal was to drive to a supermarket to buy a piece of cake and meet new people. Sarah felt that she had lost all confidence in driving and hadn't been to a supermarket since the beginning of the pandemic. Although this was something she wanted to do, her anxiety about getting into her car was too great, and that was something she wanted us to work on together. We broke down this down to small achievable goals over a month to build her confidence, starting with just sitting in her car for just a few minutes, gradually building the confidence behind the wheel, until the day Sarah took me out for a short drive. Sarah was happy to achieve this. Sarah enjoyed being out in the car and taking me on a tour of all the places she used to go and showing me around. I also referred Sarah to a befriending service, and now she has a volunteer come every week for a cup of tea and a chat. She enjoys this. It has helped her to reduce her isolation, and Sarah now attends a day centre with transport I arranged and regularly enjoys a cuppa with a befriender. She now has her confidence restored and a better sense of well-being. Groups are a really important part of action plans, and now Candy is going to explain more about the groups.
Hi, I'm Candy and I'm a social prescriber, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about groups. So as a team, we try and identify a need in the community and centre a group around this. So currently we have a craft group which runs on a Monday, and we have a dog walking group which runs on a Friday. These groups have allowed our clients to build friendships and allow a space for them to improve their well-being through group activities. Now back to Ginny.
Hi, so that's our Spring team. Please feel free to get in touch with any of us at any time on the email, or you can email the Spring email address at spring@northamptonshire-carers.org, and we will come back to you as soon as we can. We look forward to receiving all your referrals. Thank you very much. Goodbye.